Hello. Hi, this is Christy, and I just want to share with you today about today's video is about how do you know what to charge? What do you charge in your healthcare business? It's so difficult. You see so many different things out there. So today I'm going to go today I'm going to dive deep into this for you. So stay tuned. So, are you wondering what to charge for your healthcare agency? It is so difficult to know, do I charge this rate? Do I charge this rate? You're looking at what someone else is charging. How do you determine what rates do you charge per hour for your services? And a lot of care providers are struggling with this, and naturally so, it's completely new to you. So I'm going to go more deep in this video for you to learn what rates you should be charging as a care agency, for example. Stay tuned. So you want to think about who it is that you're going to be looking to serve. Is it a healthcare organization? Is it an NHS hospital, for example? Is it a private hospital? Is it a care home facility? It all depends on who it is that you're serving. Maybe you're serving people in the community. Maybe you're doing living care, for example. Maybe you're doing hourly rates. So let's look at this further. So I'm going to share with you some of the industry standard rates of how they are actually looking at what rates to charge per hour. And it really depends, like I said, in terms of who you're serving, but you want to make sure that it's profitable for you. Otherwise, there's no point. You don't want to be trying to compete with what everyone else is doing, because they could be at a different level than where you are right now. You're just starting out maybe, or maybe you are in the multiple seven-figure range and you need to look at branching out into the temporary rate market, for example, or maybe you're going into healthcare itself. So it really all depends really on who it is that you're looking to serve and where you're at and how competitive you want to be. You don't want to be too competitive that you compete yourself out of the market because your rates have been too low. So like I said, look at who it is that you're providing the service to. Is it the NHS? Is it a home care organization? Is it you're providing temporary staff members to care homes, NHS hospitals, for example? So what rates does that determine? So it all depends on the staff and also the type of staff that you are looking to send into those organizations. So let's look at whether you're providing generic care, or whether you're providing medium needs, or whether you're providing high needs like complex care, mental health support, for example. So that will determine the rates that you're going to be charging and paying the staff member. So look at what the hourly rate is for that particular staff member that you're wanting to place in that organization. Look at what the average is in the marketplace, and then you're going to be looking at what charges that you can then put on top of that staff member's hourly rate. So for example, if you're paying someone $15 an hour, for example, and you're then looking at what are your charges going to be on top of that. So you're paying your staff member $15 an hour, for example, dollars, pounds, whatever, for example. Then you're going to look at what will your rates for providing that service be. So I'm going to give you a typical example. The usual range is from 30 to 50%. Okay, start off at 50%. On top of that, $15 an hour, which will then give you, say, for example, that you're going to charge £7.50 per hour. And then when you look at what you're paying the staff member of £15 an hour, then that would make your rates that you would charge altogether be £22.50 an hour, for example. Okay, so it all depends where you are and what rates you're going to charge, pay your staff member. So north, south, east, west, their rates are different according to where someone is living. So look at what the living wages, for example, and then, you know, add a bit extra depending on the specialisms that you are providing. So I hope that was a bit helpful for you so far. Let's delve into some more, shall we? So always have that in the back of your head. What is going to be the lowest rate that you're going to go down to, so that when you are negotiating with a healthcare organization, you've got a minimum that you will go down to, so you're not caught off guard, and you know that if you go below this, that you're not making a profit unless it is volume. Now volume can say, for example, if someone's going to say, look, I'll give you 200 hours a week, then you can look at negotiating a rate that's going to not impact on your business, for example. So always have the benchmark of, you start at 50% and the lowest that you will go down to is 30%, depending on the number of hours, because if someone is giving you a lot of volume, a lot of hours coming through, then you need to look at lowering your rate so that it seems attractive. Then you can be a bit competitive and you're not losing out as a care provider. So if this is something that you've really enjoyed, like, subscribe here in the video, and join our Facebook group with like-minded care providers like yourself. We're all around the world, we are international, and we are also covering global agencies as well. So do stay tuned. We've got our boot camp coming up next month. Hope you can join it. It's our contracts boot camp, where we delve more into the pricing strategies and also what rates to charge, so that you're able to be competitive without losing money for your business, because obviously you've got rates, you've got bills that you're paying out as well that you need to think about, and that's why you need to keep your margin between 30 and 50%, but always start off at 50% so that you can work your way down if someone knocks you down. I hope that was helpful to you. Like, subscribe, join us again for the next training. Stay tuned, take care. Thank you, goodbye.